Well, for everyone just joining us here this morning, we are taking a live look at the crash that shut down Highway 11 here this morning. Now, all lanes of the highway are shut down because of the crash involving a truck. Fire trucks and law enforcement vehicles are on Highway 11 this morning, as we can see there. Now, from what we understand, according to viewer reports, the truck that we're looking at now was engulfed in flames earlier this morning. We do have a viewer photo to take a look at here this morning. Pop that up for you. And now, they have been working to put that fire out. And so this is the current status of it right now. It seems like they're going to be trying to get it back up off of the road here soon, bringing those trucks in this morning. Now we're going to take a look just to show you exactly where the incident is. Let me get this pops up for you. You can see here Greenville and coming down. You have a zooming in here towards the Ayden-Grifton High School, right at the crossroads of East Littlefield Road. That is where we're looking at this crash this morning. Now, we don't have details in terms of injuries, how many people were involved. We're still working to get those details for you this morning. We'll continue to check in as more details become available to us. And for everyone joining us here this morning, we're taking a live look at the crash that has shut down Highway 11. Again, that's near the Ayden-Grifton High School. And I'm going to actually pull up a map for you. I know we have a couple people asking where exactly we are looking. So pop this map up for you. You can see Greenville right up here if we continue going down. Zoom in. here. You start to see East Littlefield Road. This is where we are currently looking at this crash. Now, we have seen vehicles being removed. Right now, it looks like they're starting to get everything prepped to get this truck up off the road, which is on its side right now. Now we have our Amarachi Uche, who's there gathering some more information for us here this morning. What we do know is that Ayden police will be working the case. We don't have information right now about any injuries, exactly how many people were involved. We do also know that around 7 a.m. we were getting reports from viewers that the truck was on fire. Someone did send a photo in for us, which I will pop up for you. So this is what we were looking at. People were seeing here earlier this morning. Again, we started getting reports around 7 a.m. Now, crews have been working to put that fire out. Traffic is still backed up on Highway 11. Crews are continuing to investigate the crash, and it is closed on both sides of Highway 11 here this morning. Like I said, we are continuing to gather some more information. We might be moving here soon as they start to get that truck up and removed from the road. I'll continue to take a look, and we'll continue to keep you updated as we get some more information for you. Again, we don't currently know any status of any injuries, exactly how many people involved, but we are working on getting that here for you this morning. And now for everyone joining us this morning, we are taking a live look at Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School this morning. We are actually going to be probably moving here soon, just because they're starting to get that truck moved out of the way. We're trying to get some more information for you as well. So what we do know is that all lanes of Highway 11 in Bay County are shut down because of a fiery crash here this morning involving a truck. This is a photo a viewer sent in to us here earlier. Now, we got reports around 7 a.m. That the truck was on fire. Of course, that is being had been worked on to get that fire out. Now, I know people are asking where exactly on Highway 11 are we looking? So I'm working on getting this map pulled up for you so you can see just where we are at here. If we take a look now, here we have Greenville right up top, and we move down, take a zoom in here. We'll find the crossroad of East Littlefield Road. Right here is where that crash happened this morning. And again, we'll take that photo here from the viewer. Again, we are working on getting some more information. Right now, we don't have anything in terms of injuries, how many people may be involved. Now, earlier, about maybe 15 minutes ago, we saw a car being towed away. They are still working on getting the truck out of the roadway. Now, again, both sides of Highway 11 are closed at this time. Now, we do know that Ayden police are working on the case. So we are just trying to get some more information here for you this morning. It is limited as of right now. Now, of course, Amarachi Uche is there. She is moving just to get a better shot for us. So we'll get another look at that here soon. But for right now, I'm going to leave this photo up of what we were looking at. Again, this is a viewer photo sent in to us. And like I said, it was around 7 a.m. when we began getting reports from viewers that the truck was on fire. So that was almost 2 hours ago now. Now, the scene is very much still active while that fire may be out. The crews are still working on clearing the roadway. Again, I know people are asking about if we know anything of injuries, how many people are involved. Right now, we do not have that information. We are still waiting to get some updates on that. Now, again, I'll show you just where the crash happened. Again, showing you the map, seeing Greenville moving down to Winterville, getting into Ayden, zooming in here closer to Ayden-Grifton High School, East Littlefield Road. This is where we're at. I'll pull that photo that we got from a viewer here this morning of the truck that was involved here in flames. Now, as we were taking a look earlier, of course, that fire did seem to be out. It looks like they were working on getting the truck up out of the roadway. Again, both sides of the road of Highway 11 are currently closed as they are working to get everything cleaned up this morning. Amarachi Uche is there. Like I said, we did find out that Ayden police will be investigating Now she's just working. We had a live shot up, but she is working on just moving the camera, getting a better shot for us here this morning. We'll just keep this photo for you. I'm going to step into the newsroom, see if we have any more information coming in for us currently. For everyone joining us here this morning, we were just taking a live look at the crash that shut down Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School here this morning. We're currently looking at a photo sent in by a viewer. We started getting reports around 7 a.m. From viewers that the truck was on fire. Of course, that's the photo that we are seeing here. Our Amarachi Uche is on scene working to get some more information. It does appear that fire is put out, and they're going to begin getting the truck, attempt to get the truck out of the roadway here this morning. We don't have too much in terms of information for you this morning. We don't currently know anything about injuries. We do know that Ayden police will be handling the case, looking at taking over the investigation. This is what we have right now. We'll continue to keep you updated as more information becomes available to us. We are back to getting that live look. Oh, actually, we're going to take it back to this photo as we have our Amarachi Uche, who is on scene. She's just moving now to get a closer look as they begin to get the truck moved off the roadway here. So we'll take that, we'll get that shot back up for you here in a moment once she has that moved and is back up with everything. And now, like I said, don't have much more information to share right at this point. Like I said, we don't have any information in terms of injuries. I know people have been asking her about that. Now I am going to get this map up because we have been getting questions about where exactly we're taking this look. So again, we have Greenville, and we're moving here into Ayden, zooming in for you. The crossfields of East Littlefield Road. This is where we're looking at that crash. Now, like I said, we do have our Amarachi Uche, who is on scene, and she is just moving now, getting a closer camera shot for us as they begin getting the truck off the roadway. Now, again, around 7 a.m., WITN was getting reports from viewers that the truck was on fire. We do have this photo sent in from a viewer that we're taking a look at while we wait to get that shot back up for you with the latest. Now the fire, again, it seems to be out, but the scene is still active, both sides of Highway 11. We have a look back at the live look of the scene again here in just a moment. We're getting that set up for you here this morning. Like I said, we do know that Ayden police will be taking over the investigation. We don't have much in terms of information right now, but we'll have another live look for you here in just a moment. We did see earlier, probably about half an hour or so ago, a car being towed away that seemed to have been also involved in the crash here this morning. And I'll get this live look for you. Here we go. Take that. Give that look for you. Now, again, this is on Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School. This is the live look. We're seeing that truck. Like we said, that is the photo that we were looking at earlier. I'll leave this here as we continue to get some more information. We'll have Amarachi Uche joining us soon with what she knows, but for right now, we'll just continue taking a look here this morning. Okay, well, for everyone just joining us, we are taking a live look at the crash that shut down Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School. Our Amarachi Uche is at the scene. She's going to join us now to provide us with some more information that she's been gathering since she's been there. What do we know so far this morning?
Yeah, Hannah, we've been here for quite a while now. We were actually able to move and get a better look. I'm actually going to step out of the way just so you can see what I'm seeing here. Now, again, both sides of the highway continues to stay shut down. This is Highway 11 right near Ayden-Grifton High School, and it was a fiery crash that shut down this road. Now, I'm going to zoom in here because we can actually see more of the damage done to this tractor trailer. You can see it on its side here, blocking the entire Highway 11 south. Crews are here now working to try to get this tractor trailer off of the ground and out of the way. You can actually see more equipment being brought in here. I'm going to zoom in. While I explain what's going on, we haven't been able to get too many information from officials. We've been calling around with Highway Patrol as well as Ayden Police. Now, we were told that this is an Ayden Police Department case. I did call the chief. I reached out to him for information. He did tell me to send an email for information. So we don't have right now an estimated time for cleanup. We do not know when this highway is going to reopen. But again, I'm going to zoom in here as crews are hard at work trying to figure out how they can get this tractor trailer off of the road and back open. But again, this is Highway 11 right near Ayden-Grifton High School. Officials were able to tell me that 3 vehicles, including this tractor trailer here, were involved in the crash. Now, we were able to see those 2 other vehicles be towed away. One of the cars had severe damage to it. Another one was a van. It didn't have as much damage that I could see done to it. Again, we don't know the extent of injuries or anything like that at this time, Hannah, but you can see the work now being done. We weren't able to see this from where we were beforehand. We got clearance to move closer because if you were joining us before, officials told me to stay back. This is still an active zone, an active area. They were still putting water on the tractor trailer here that did catch fire. I now was able to get clearance to come just a little closer and we can see the damage done. Now, we're going to be out here obviously covering this as, again, this Highway 11 area remains closed. Traffic has been backed up for the past few hours. People are having to make that U-turn to go back. But this is, again, Ayden Police is covering this crash. Again, we reached out for information and they told us to send an email. So we will be sending that email to get information and keep you guys updated. Hannah, there are any questions, I can go ahead and answer them to the best of my ability.
One question, Amarachi, and I'm not sure if we do know this currently, but they're asking if we know anything about a detour, if there has been one set up. I know both sides, it appears still closed. Is that correct?
Yeah, both sides of Highway 11 are still closed. If you are coming down on the Highway 11 South, there is a U-turn area people are hitting. I'm looking over here on the other side, the other Highway 11 North, and it's seeming once they get to the light here on East Littlefield Road, they're making a right. So again, that's the detours that look like it's in place right now that I can see with my eyes. But again, yeah, we are here. Traffic has been continuing to go on. I was stuck in the traffic early this morning as I was heading to this crash, and it's really the only way you can go, and you just have to make that U-turn there. So we're keeping an eye out here. Again, crews continue to arrive. Pitt County Emergency Management just arrived a few minutes ago. We have the NCDOT here as well that I can see. State Highway Patrol. We have Ayden Rural Fire Association, Ayden Fire and Rescue. Again, crews are all coming from different parts of Pitt County and more, just trying to get this Highway 11 cleared. I'm going to show you guys one more time this tractor trailer here that is in the middle of the road here on Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School. You can see crews are out here working to get this road cleared. Hannah, we're going to be out here for a while just covering when they finally get this tractor trailer up on its side. It might be soon, actually. It seems like they're going to be hooking something onto the truck here. So we will be covering this when they finally get it turned upright and when they finally get it out of the road. Hannah, we're going to be covering this, so I will keep you guys updated for sure.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for that information for us, Amarachi. And like she said, we will continue to keep you updated as we're getting more information as they're getting this tractor trailer up out of the road. Well, for everyone just joining us here this morning, we are taking a live look at the crash that shut down Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School. We are still working to get some more information, but we are currently taking a look as crews are getting everything set up to get this tractor trailer up off the road, start getting things cleared up in that direction. Now, the road is closed both ways of Highway 11. Again, that is near Ayden-Grifton High School. We have our Amarachi Uche, who is there on the scene gathering some more information for us. We don't know much currently in terms of injuries, uh, how many people were involved. We do know 3 vehicles were involved. We saw a smaller vehicle being towed away closer to an hour ago with quite a bit of damage. There was a van that was also being removed with not as much damage to it. Now, again, we are taking a look as crews are getting everything set up to get this tractor trailer, which was on fire. We started getting reports around 7 a.m. From viewers that the truck was on fire. We do have a photo sent in from viewers. That's what you're seeing here now of that tractor trailer as Amarachi got on scene. She was watching them, still working to get that fire out. It appears everything now is safe for crews to be getting everything attached, getting it ready to go. Now, again, I did say that we started getting reports around 7 a.m. So it's been a little over 2 hours since those initially started coming in for us this morning, and they are starting to get things moved out of the way. Again, Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School. Both sides of the road are closed. Currently, we don't have any sort of ETA on when things will start getting cleared, when the road will open back up at this time. Now, we do know that Ayden police will be investigating. We're working on getting some more information there now. Well, for everyone just joining us here this morning, we are taking a live look at the scene of the crash that shut down Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School this morning. Now, what we do know currently is around 7 a.m., we started getting reports from viewers that the truck that we are looking at right now was on fire. We have a photo sent in from a viewer, which I'll show to you right now. Now, we do know 3 vehicles were involved, including this tractor trailer. Now, the fire is out there beginning to get started with the process of getting the tractor trailer up and off the road. Now, this is Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School. I know we're getting some questions again of where exactly. So I have a map for you that I will pull up here for you now. So we can see Greenville right up here moving into Winterville, coming down into Ayden. And I'll zoom in now at the crossroads of East Littlefield Road. Right here is where we are looking at this crash this morning. Now, we don't have too much information to share with you this morning. We do know that Ayden police are handling the investigation. Now, we did call the police chief. He told us to send him an email. We have done that. We're waiting on information back from them to share with you here. Hopefully, we'll have some more updates for you soon. Now, both sides of Highway 11 are currently closed. We don't have an ETA on when things might be back up and running for traffic. Like I said, we are looking, they are beginning to, we just saw them taking some parts up off of the tractor trailer, getting them removed. And it seems like they're trying to figure out what the best way is to get it up and out of the road. Our Amarachi Uche is there live, getting some more information for us, seeing what she can gather. But for right now, we are just taking a look as they are continuing to get the scene cleaned up this morning.
I'm good.
Beautiful. For everyone just joining us here this morning, again, we're continuing to take a look at the crash that shut down Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School. We have our Amarachi Uche, who is there on the scene, continuing to bring us the latest. Now, it looks like we're starting to get things cleaned up there. Amarachi, what can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm actually still on the side of the road. We were able to get closer like we were talking, Hannah. I'm going to get out the way really fast, actually, because it looks like they might be trying to lift this tractor trailer. We wanted to bring you live updates from the scene. Let's see what they're doing here. Now, they connected to the tractor trailer here, and it looks like they're about to start lifting. Don't know if they're going to be lifting a singular piece off of the tractor trailer or if they're trying to put it right back up on its side, on its upright rather. Again, for people just joining, we're on Highway 11 South near Ayden-Grifton High School. It was a fiery 3-vehicle crash that has shut down both sides of the highway here. As you can see, there is a trailer fully blocking Highway 11. It has shut down traffic both ways. Crews have been out here for hours working to clean up this area. You can see them pulling here at the truck. We'll see what they're trying to do, but again, we wanted to come back up, bring you some updates as we are continuing to cover this major crash that happened. Now, again, here is what we know so far. Details are limited as they are continuing to work on this trailer, pulling some pieces out here. What we do know is 3 vehicles were involved, including this one here, the tractor trailer. There was a car and a van as well that I saw being removed from the scene. The car had heavy damage to it. The van had some minor damage that I could see there. Again, this tractor trailer did catch on fire, is what officials are telling us. Now, we don't know the extent of injuries. You can see them pulling the front of this trailer off. I'll zoom out just a little bit so you can see what is going on here. We don't know the extent of injuries, as I was saying. This is an Ayden Police Department case. We were told to reach out to Ayden Police. We did reach out to the chief. He told us to send an email. That is why we don't know the information regarding injuries yet. We have sent that email to the chief. We are waiting for the response to get you guys updated on exactly what happened here. There were any injuries, how this crash happened that shut down the entire highway here near Ayden-Grifton High School. Now, I want to take you back to what you're seeing on your screen. They are dragging a piece of the truck from where it was originally over here. It's now being dragged this way. We are working to see how they're going to remove this trailer from the road. As you can see, it is in many pieces. We can now see some more where that head was. You can see a tire there off of the truck. A lot of debris here. So this is not going to be an easy cleanup at all. Crews are still here. We have the State Highway Patrol, as well as Ayden Fire Rescue, Pitt County Emergency Management, and more. They are on the scene here, Hannah. We are continuing to follow this. We're going to be here when they get this trailer out of the roadway and when roads open back up, because I'm already seeing the traffic. I'll divert your attention really quickly as they are continuing to work on that. I'll divert your attention over there. You can see the traffic buildup here on Highway 11. Just over there, there is some more happening behind me. People are having to hit a U-turn and turn around. So you can see the traffic buildup here due to this crash. Again, Hannah, for people just joining, this is Highway 11 South near Ayden-Grifton High School. What we know so far is this, that 3 vehicles were involved in a crash. The tractor trailer did catch on fire. It is still here. They're still trying to find ways to remove it from the road. The 2 vehicles involved were able to be towed away. One had major damage that I could see, and one other van had minor damage. Again, we are continuing to be on scene tracking this. This is an Ayden Police Department case. I want to reiterate that one more time, Hannah, for viewers who may just be tuning in. We were told by Highway Patrol to reach out to Ayden Police. We have done so. The chief told us to send an email to get information regarding injuries, regarding exactly what led up. We have sent that email, and let me make sure one more time that we haven't gotten any confirmation. We have not. So we are just keeping an eye on that. As soon as we get information on injuries or anything that has happened here, we will keep you guys updated. But we're going to be out here for the next few hours, as that's what it seems like it's going to be out here, Hannah.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you, Amarachi. And just one question for you. Now, we did get reports that the tractor trailer was on fire around 7 a.m. What time did you get on scene, and was it still on fire from what you could tell when you arrived?
Yeah, when I got on scene, I can actually check that exact time for you just in a second. I got on scene around 8 a.m. this morning. I would say 7:45, 8 a.m. I was in the vicinity before that. Of course, I was stuck in the traffic leading up to this crash, but I've been on scene since 8 this morning. I was farther back as they told me to stand back because this was still a live and active scene. Now, the fire was put out. Officials were still putting a little bit of water on the trailer, working on it. As they said, it was still live and active. That's the word he used. So I got here around 8. The fire was put out, but I did see the pictures that viewers did send to us. That tractor trailer here now was fully engulfed. So they put it out fairly quick, but it is still causing a problem here. Obviously, the highway is still blocked off. I will zoom in one more time if people are just joining. They were able to move one part of the tractor trailer here. We're looking to see now when they will be flipping the tractor trailer and getting it off the road. But you can see the amount of debris just surrounding the trailer here. So we're continuing to stay here, Hannah, continuing to get information on this crash, and we'll keep everyone updated.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you, Amarachi, for that information for us this morning. Like she said, we will continue to keep you updated as things continue to progress. well, for everyone joining us again, we are taking a live look as crews are continuing to clean up after a crash shut down Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School, and we are learning some new information. Of course, our Amarachi Uche is on scene. She has that for us. So what are we now learning, Amarachi?
Yeah, Hannah, like you said, we've been here for a few hours now. Crews are still working here on this tractor trailer. You can see it actively. Here's what we did find out from police just moments ago. One person was injured from this crash. It is non-life threatening. That is the information regarding injuries that we do know. One person was injured. We don't know if it was the person in the tractor trailer or the other two cars. We're going to continue to figure out that information, but police have confirmed to us that one person was injured from this crash. It is non-life threatening. Now, as far as roads opening back up over here, we are on Highway 11 South. This road will remain to continue to be closed. I'm going to move out the way because you can actually see them lifting up part of the tractor trailer, and here is why Highway 11 South is going to be closed for about more than an hour and a half. Now, that is what police are telling us because this fiery crash that happened involved the tractor trailer that did catch on fire. You can see this part of the trailer up in the air, hoisted up. They are trying to get it onto this tow truck. I'm just going to zoom in here to it hoisted up in the air. Now, as far as the northbound traffic, because that is shut down as well, police are saying that is set to open up shortly. So I will let you know when we see some movement with vehicles through Highway 11 North, but Highway 11 South does remain closed. They say it could open in about an hour and a half. We will see what comes with that. But again, the crash involved 3 vehicles. That's what officials told us earlier today. We were able to see all the vehicles involved in that crash, including right here is that tractor trailer. There was a car we also saw with heavy damage to it, and a van as well being towed away from the scene. That was earlier this morning. We are still on scene, still collecting that information. But if you're just joining, we just learned from Ayden police that there was 1 injury from this crash. It appears to be non-life threatening. Northbound traffic will open shortly, and southbound traffic, where we are right here, where you see this truck, it will open in about an hour and a half. You can see crews are actively working to clear any of the debris, everything from the scene. Hannah, we're going to be out here as they figure out how to get this trailer off of the ground, but you can see they're already moving some pieces. I mean, you see part of the trailer here hoisted up in the air. They are working hard to make sure they open back both lanes of traffic. Now again, one more time, if you are just joining us, this is Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School. Both lanes are shut to traffic. As of now, that is looking like it could change according to police, where northbound could open shortly. Southbound remains closed right now as this truck is blocking both lanes of traffic. We're going to be out here as they are continuing to move pieces of this trailer off of the road to open it back up. Hannah, I'm going to send it back to you.
Well, thank you so much for that update for us, Amarachi. And like I said, she said, we will continue to update you with more information as to when the road opens up, and any more information we get from officers. We'll continue to take that live look as they get things cleaned up. Well, for everyone just joining us here this morning, we are continuing to learn more about the crash that shut down Highway 11 here this morning. We are taking a live look as the tractor trailer has started being cleaned up. So what we know so far is that one person was hurt. Now, again, the crash did shut down all lanes of traffic on Highway 11. So fire trucks and law enforcement vehicles remain on Highway 11, of course, as we are seeing here now. And this is near the Ayden-Grifton High School. I have a map here for you this morning. I can show you exactly where we are looking at. Get this set up for you. So as you can see, we have Greenville right up here. We'll come down to Winterville, entering Ayden. And as I zoom in here closer to the Ayden-Grifton High School, you'll see East Littlefield Road right here at this crossroads is where we are washing everything this morning. Now, officials say the tractor trailer was one vehicle involved. Two other vehicles were also involved in this crash. Now, the tractor trailer has been flipped on its side, of course, like we're seeing here and now for hours, as crews and tow truck crews are continuing to work to clean up the crash. Now, one person has non-life-threatening injuries, according to Ayden Police Chief David Dempsey. We just found that out just moments ago. Now, around 7 a.m., we began getting reports from viewers that the truck was on fire. We do have a photo that was sent in from a viewer here this morning. Now, that fire, of course, has been put out. Our Amarachi Uche is there live on scene. She got to the scene around 8 o'clock, and she says when she was there, they were working on getting the final stages of the fire put out. Now, officials say the northbound lanes of the highway will reopen here shortly. Southbound lanes should reopen around 11 a.m. according to police. But again, we're continuing to get more details here for you this morning. And we will continue to keep you updated as those details become available to us. But until then, we're just going to continue to take this live look as they are getting that tractor trailer cleaned up, get those beginning stages of getting the road reopened. We'll continue to update you as more information becomes available. Well, for everyone just joining us here this morning, we continue to be live as crews are cleaning up the crash on Highway 11 here this morning. Now, all lanes of traffic were closed, but just moments ago, the northbound lanes have reopened. Now, again, we are taking a look as they are continuing to clean up. We're continuing to gather more information, but what we know here so far is that one person was hurt in the fiery crash that shut down all lanes of traffic. Give me one moment. Okay, so for everyone just joining us here this morning, again, we are still at the scene of the crash that shut down Highway 11. Our Amarachi Uche has been there for just a few hours now, continuing to keep us updated with all of the information, and things are continuing to progress. We have some new information, and it looks like the highway is starting to at least begin the early stages of opening back up. So what are we looking at now here, Amarachi?
Yeah, Hannah, like you said, we've been here since 8 this morning. There's been a lot of progression. You can see the cars moving on Highway 11 north, that is. That is because that area has opened, and that's what police were saying to us just a few minutes ago. They said that northbound lanes should open shortly. Now, southbound lanes, however, are continuing to remain closed, and you can see why here behind me. This tractor trailer that was involved in that crash remains on the road still. Officials told us that it did catch fire, and it is on its side right now. They are removing pieces of the tractor trailer little by little, but it is still remaining in the lanes. Now, police were able to tell us that one person was injured due to this 3-vehicle crash. Now, the other 2 vehicles are not here, but we were able to see them beforehand. There was a car that had major damage, it looked like to me, that was towed away, as well as a van that had some minor damage. I'll zoom in here just so you can see the damage done to this tractor trailer. If you are just joining us, this is Highway 11 South that we are at near Ayden-Grifton High School. This crash happened early this morning before 7 a.m. We started getting calls to our station and pictures sent to us with the tractor trailer on fire. By the time I got here around 8, that fire was put out. They told me to stay back. They were now able to let me get a little closer, and we're able to see that damage. A piece of the trailer is here on this tow truck. I'll zoom in just so you can see. We saw it moments ago. It's actually on the move now. I guess they'll be removing this piece so we'll watch it as it rolls out. We're going to be here for a little bit as they continue to try to open Highway 11 South. But like I said, Highway 11 North is open now. Police said they were going to open that shortly. They said this one could take about an hour and a half to reopen as they're continuing to get this trailer out of there. We'll watch as this piece leaves. But this is a piece of the trailer that is now leaving the scene, it seems. So we'll follow it as it goes. But we were just able to see them lift this piece up off of the ground and into the air and onto this truck here. And it is leaving the scene, but you can see the damage done to it. So now here is what remains on the highway. Still a piece of this trailer here. We're going to be seeing how they get rid of this on the highway rather. But you can see the amount of debris left from this crash. So again, if you're just joining us, what we do know is one person was injured from this crash. Highway 11 North is now open. Highway 11 South, this is near Ayden-Grifton High School, remains closed for the time being, as they are continuing to work to remove this truck from the middle of the road. We've been here again, like I said, since 8 a.m., made a lot of progression here. We're looking to see when they're going to bring another tow truck to possibly bring this trailer out of the highway. So continue to follow us with those updates. But again, we were able to get that confirmed by police a few minutes ago that one person was injured from this crash, and they're hoping to reopen all these lanes fairly soon.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for that update for us here this morning, Amarachi. I know you'll be continuing to keep us updated as more information is coming our way. Okay, well, for everyone just joining us right now, we are continuing to take a live look as crews are working to get uh, things cleaned up here at the scene on Highway 11 after a fiery crash closed lanes of traffic. So what we do know is that the northbound lanes have just recently, just moments ago, opened up back to traffic. Now they are continuing to get that tractor trailer up and cleared out so southbound lanes can open up. What we know so far is one person was hurt in this crash. Now we were getting calls around 7 a.m. about the tractor trailer being on fire. We have that photo here for you this morning. Now we were also getting questions about where exactly on Highway 11 this crash is. So let me bring a map up for you. So we're looking at Greenville, as you can see right here, coming down into Winterville, making your way into Ayden. And let me just zoom in for you closer to the Ayden-Grifton High School. Once we get to East Littlefield Road, right here is where we're looking at everything. Now, again, this was a photo sent to us this morning. Continue to get this look for you. Now, fire trucks and law enforcement, again, while that part has cleaned up, they were still here just earlier. Now, the tractor trailer is one of 3 vehicles that were involved in the crash. So as we can see, the tractor trailer has been flipped on its side for hours as crews and tow trucks have worked to clean up the crash, as they are continuing to do so now. And we do know one person has non-life threatening injuries, according to Ayden Police Chief David Dempsey. The fire has been put out for some time now as they are continuing to clean things up. Again, like I said, northbound lanes of the highway are now open again. Southbound lanes should reopen around 11 a.m. according to police. Now we are continuing to get some more details. Of course, our Amarachi Uche has been there since around 8 a.m. continuing to get those details for us, and we'll keep you updated as those come in. Until then, we'll continue to get this look for you this morning. Right now, for everyone joining us, we are now getting a look as crews are continuing to clean up the scene of the crash on Highway 11. Of course, our Amarachi Uche has been there. She is still on scene, getting a look at us, giving a look for us this morning, rather. Amarachi, what are we looking at now?
Yeah, you probably just saw it here just seconds ago. They were finally able to get this trailer upright. We were able to see it in real time. Now, this just happened a few seconds ago, so we're continuing to provide you those live updates. They use this crane here that has been picking up pieces of this trailer, and they were just able to lift it up. So we're finally able to see really what this piece of the truck looks like. So we're gonna zoom in and look at it. You can see the damage done due to the fiery crash to the trailer part of this. They're still picking up pieces here on the road, but again, like I just said, they just turned it upright. We just saw that live literally just a few seconds ago. We were able to get closer even to see that happen. And I want to show you also, there's a pile of more debris just off of the Highway 11 South here near Ayden-Grifton High School. You can see that pile over there that we weren't able to see before. So crews are continuing to bring construction equipment here in order to get this tractor trailer off of the road. But if you are just joining, here is what we know. We know one person was injured due to this crash here on Highway 11 South near Ayden-Grifton High School. That person has non-life-threatening injuries according to police. Now, northbound lanes of Highway 11 are now open. They were closed for a few hours. Highway 11 South here, which is where we are, remains closed as they are continuing to remove this trailer, and they're making a lot of progress. Again, they just flipped it over upright, so we are now seeing some more of the damage done to this truck here. You can see the crane picking up stuff right there, picking up debris. So we've been here for a few hours, since 8 this morning. Highway 11 South obviously is still closed down, Hannah. I'm looking back, seeing the traffic right now. There's still a lot of traffic back there. People are having to hit U-turns. So we're gonna be here collecting more information, staying until they get this truck out of the road. But we wanted to give you just one more update, as again, just a few seconds ago, we all saw it. They were able to flip this trailer back upright, which is what we've been wanting to see. They are making progress here, again, like I said. So we're going to be out here following the crew, seeing whenever they're able to finally remove this trailer from the middle of the road here on Highway 11, Hannah. So we'll keep you guys updated.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you, Amarachi, for that update for us this morning and keeping us updated with that information. For everyone just joining us here this morning, we are taking a live look as crews are continuing to clean up the scene on Highway 11 after a crash early this morning. Now, what we know so far is that one person was hurt in the fiery crash that shut down all lanes of traffic on Highway 11 this morning. Now, we were getting calls around 7 a.m. on reports from viewers that the tractor trailer that we were just looking at was on fire. That's a photo sent in from a viewer that you're seeing right now. We did get some questions just clarifying exactly where the crash is. So I will show you that here this morning. Now we're taking a look here. Right there's Greenville coming down into Winterville, Ayden, and taking a zoom in closer to the Ayden-Grifton High School. You see East Littlefield Road, crossroads there. That is where the crash happened here this morning. We'll go back to that live look of crews cleaning up. So the tractor trailer was flipped on its side and had been for hours after they did get the fire taken care of. Now, one person does have non-life-threatening injuries, according to Ayden Police Chief David Dempsey. Now, again, the fire was put out that we were getting calls about around 7 a.m. The northbound lanes of the highway opened up here right at around 10. Southbound lanes are expected to reopen around 11, according to police. We are still learning more details and we'll continue to keep everyone updated as those details become available to us. Until then, we'll continue to take a look here as they get everything cleaned up and ready for southbound lanes to reopen. For everyone just joining us here this morning or continuing to join us, we are continuing to take a look as crews are continuing to clean up after a fiery crash shut down all lanes of traffic in Pitt County this morning. So what we do know is that the crash on Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School involved 3 vehicles, the tractor trailer that we are seeing partially here, as well as 2 other vehicles. Now, that trailer was flipped on its side for hours as crews and tow trucks were working to clean up the crash as they continue to do so, as we are seeing here now. Now, one person has non-life-threatening injuries, according to Ayden Police Chief David Dempsey. And around 7 a.m., WITN began getting reports from viewers that the truck we're seeing now was on fire. And we have a photo that was sent in to us by a viewer. That's what was being seen early this morning. Of course, that fire was put out, and the officials say southbound lanes should reopen here in roughly 30 minutes around 11 a.m. and northbound lanes have been open back up now for about half an hour. We are still continuing to get updates. Ayden Police Department is leading the investigation. So as we get more updates, we will continue to bring those to you. This morning, we've had our Amarachi Uche, who has been there for the last few hours, keeping us updated with new information. Until we have more for you, we'll just continue to take a look as they continue getting things cleaned up to start getting southbound lanes back open. Well, for anyone just joining us or who's been sporadically joining us here this morning, heading into the afternoon now, it looks like they are getting into the final stages of cleaning up from the fiery crash this morning on Highway 11. Just wanted to give you some details of what we know. Like I said, they continue cleaning up here. So one person was hurt in that crash that shut down all lanes of traffic on Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School this morning. So we got calls around 7 a.m. getting reports from viewers that a truck was on fire, which we have a photo for you here this morning. That's what you're looking at right now. A viewer sent this in to us. Our Amarachi Uche got to the scene around 8 a.m. She said the fire appeared to be out by the time that she got there, but was told to stay back as it was very much so still a live and active scene when she was there. Now, the tractor trailer had been flipped on its side, and it is one of two other vehicles were also involved in the crash as well. Now, it had been on its side for hours as crews were working to get it all cleaned up. Now, one person has non-life-threatening injuries, according to Ayden Police Chief David Dempsey. Now, northbound lanes open to Highway 11 roughly around 10 a.m. We were told southbound lanes should reopen around 11. Of course, we're getting closer to 12 now, but it looks like they're getting into those final stages of cleaning everything up here this morning. We are still working to get more details on the crash, and we'll continue to keep you updated as those details become available to us. Until then, we're just working now to let you know when those southbound lanes do reopen for traffic. Well, for everyone tuning in, I just wanted to give one last update. That was the last look as crews finishing up getting the Highway 11 southbound lanes cleaned up after this morning's crash. Just the last bit of information for you here. One person was hurt in the fiery crash that shut down all lanes of traffic on Highway 11 near Ayden-Grifton High School this morning. There was a tractor trailer and 2 other vehicles involved in the crash. The tractor trailer had been flipped on its side for hours as crews and tow trucks worked to clean up the crash. Now, one person has non-life-threatening injuries, according to Ayden Police Chief David Dempsey. We started getting reports from viewers that the truck was on fire around 7 a.m. Our Amarachi Uche got on scene around 8 a.m. where she did not see the fire but was told to stay back, as it was still very much so a live and active scene. Now, the fire had been put out. The rest of the tractor trailer has been cleaned up. Northbound lanes of the highway reopened around 10 a.m. and it seems like they are just in the final stages of getting those southbound lanes reopened. Now, we are still working to get more details for you on this incident, and we will keep you updated as those details become available to us. Until then, thank you for sticking with us as we kept you updated with this today. Hope everyone is having a good Friday.